Hey, you guys, happy Friday. Today is going to be an amazing video. I'm going to teach you why and how you can get everything you want and how you can get to become this magnetic person where you're like the light, you're the flame, and everyone is like a moth around you attracted to this flame. Okay, I will be teaching you that in today's video, you guys. Before we begin though, one last reminder. My birthday sale is ending very soon. I believe in 2 days, if I'm not mistaken. So if you would like to book a one-on-one session with me, even though I'm booked up right now, you can book a future session. If you would like to book a one-on-one session with me with a $20 discount, and you can book up to 3 of those going forward in future, you are welcome to do so with code ANIBDAY2025. If for whatever reason you can't access the discount code online, just comment down below or email us at sessions@createyourfuture.co. The sale also applies to all of my courses. I was talking to one of my clients yesterday and she was like, Ani, I have literally every single one of your EFT tapping courses and it's changed my life completely, and that just melts my heart. Like, I love you guys so much for investing in yourselves and seeing the evidence change in your favor. Okay, let's get into the video. You guys, get your drinks, get your snacks. I feel like I always forget in all my the last few videos to say get your drinks, get your snacks, but cheers. Happy Friday, you guys. No matter what you're going through, no matter what your circumstances are, you can get through it. I always say, like, I could literally write a book of all the circumstances I've heard and we've overcome in client one-on-one sessions, in my own personal journey. So it doesn't matter. Cheers. Cheers to your weekend. Cheers to a great weekend filled with miracles and amazing evidence that your manifestations are coming to reality. Cheers. Okay, you guys, I want to read a quote. I pulled it up here on my computer, and I want to read a Neville quote to you. And I want you to understand, to become that flame that everyone is so attracted to become that most magnetic person in the room, or you don't even have to see the person for them to be attracted to you. When you change your inner world, whether people see you physically or not in your outer world, I'm talking about people you are in no contact with, even they feel they are led to you. They are led to you. You are bumping into them. You are engaging with them. I don't care if it's been a year no contact, 2 years, 3 years, it doesn't matter. Me personally, I've been in 1 year no contact with SP, and still everything worked out. So I'm telling you right now, none of that matters. You don't need to be on Instagram to be seen by them and they remember you or this or that. When the inner world changes, the outer world has to show up in a different way now. Okay, so let me read this quote for you from Neville. So it goes, change your conception of yourself and you will automatically change the world in which you live. Do not try to change people. They are only messengers telling you who you are. Revalue yourself and they will confirm the change. I want to kind of break this quote down a little bit for you. So he says, change your conception of yourself, your self-concept, and you will automatically change the world in which you live in. Why? Why? Let's just take that one sentence. Why would the world you live in change when you change your self-concept? Well, number one, changing your self-concept means you're changing the way you see yourself, meaning worthy, not worthy. How do you see yourself? Valued, not valued. How do you see yourself? Respected, not respected. How do you see yourself? Prioritize, not prioritize. And this is not just how other people are showing up. This is also how you see yourself within you. Do you keep your promises to yourself? Do you keep your word to yourself? When you say you're going to go and, do the workout or change the diet or change this or change that, whatever it is, change the money mindset, change the love mindset. Are you sticking to it? Are you keeping your word to yourself? Because your self-concept also includes that aspect of it too. It's not just, oh, I'm prioritizing myself, so I feel prioritized. I feel good about myself, so everyone must feel good about me. It's not just that. It's even these little minor sneaky stuff too, where it's like, I'm like, let's say you're someone that wants to make all these changes, but you don't even take action to change one of the things. You keep thinking it, yeah, I want to make the change, I want to make the change, I want to make the change, but tomorrow, and then it never comes, right? So that is you not being someone that prioritizes themselves, which reflects in other people not needing or wanting to prioritize you because they don't feel that energy that you need to be prioritized right now, because you have active within you that energy of I don't need to prioritize me, whatever, screw that, like I'll do it tomorrow. Even that is reflected in another person, and they reflect it, like they reflect that back onto you because you're doing it within yourself first. Does this make sense? If this makes sense, comment down below. Let's get into the other parts of this quote. Do not try to change people. They are only messengers telling you who you are. What does this mean? Because you're probably right now maybe getting confused, right? Thinking, what do you mean? We can change people. We are manifestors. We can influence their thoughts and influence their actions. Yes, you can, but not by focusing on just they love me, they want me, they need me, they. Okay, not that is, to be honest, that is a more resistant way of trying to change someone and influence them thought transmission wise than you respecting and changing your self-concept. Does this make sense? For example, I'll tell you, and I think this is universal actually. Well, this is all universal, but I think this point that I'm about to make, did we lose focus? Okay. This point I'm about to make, I think all of you have gone through this on your manifestation journey. And if I'm right, comment down below. So I feel like what happens is we go through something in our life and we want answers, or we want to get something we want, right? We desire something so much and we're looking for answers on how to get it. So then we're researching, and then we find manifestation knowledge, and then we find all the books and all the videos and all this and all that, the secret, whatever, right? So then when you learn about everyone as you pushed out, I feel like, and this is what I used to do, no judgment, I used to do it too. I feel like what you tend to do is when you understand about thought transmission and you can influence someone, like no one has free will, right? Choices. You start affirming like 1,000 times a day, they choose me, 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 they prioritize me, they want me, they love me. But the problem here is this: everyone is you pushed out. So if you don't take action and prove to yourself and your subconscious mind that you are that person that also chooses themselves, you are that person that also prioritizes and keeps their word to themselves, you are not setting the proper example. So this is what happens. Stay with me, okay? Just stay with me. This is what happens. When your main focus is changing your SP's mind to choose you, but then you do not keep your words and plans and goals to yourself and keep your word and show up for yourself the way you want someone else to, now that is also reflected back onto them. So you might get hot and cold. Have you noticed when you first meet someone, everything's going great? Why? Because you don't have a story on them yet. You don't know their tendencies yet. You don't know their history yet. You don't know, they haven't reflected back onto you your own insecurities yet. So in the beginning, it's always amazing. It's always amazing. Then what happens is maybe they say they'll call you back and then they lag the call back. Not for any other reason, but maybe they just got busy. In that time frame, you now think, oh my God, what's going on? What's going wrong? What if this is like my ex? What if they ghost me? What if this? What if that? What if blah, 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 blah? Now you start throwing out all this negative self-concept that you never even fixed from the previous relationship onto this new person. And now you're recreating the whole thing all over again with just a brand new person. Okay? This is why Neville and I, from personal experience, say working on your own self-concept and how you show up for yourself and the decisions you make and how much you prioritize yourself and your nervous system matters. Because the moment someone doesn't show up the way you want, and it's going to happen, I'm telling you right now, it's going to happen. Not everyone shows up perfectly. Things happen in life. There's contrast. You can't remove the contrast from this physical experience you're having on planet Earth. You're a human living a human experience for now. What happens after or before, we don't know. Well, I have kind of an idea, but I'm not about to share it right now. You only have your present moment. And the people in your reality reflect how you feel about yourself and how you feel about people treating you, towards you. They reflect the history you've had with your exes. They reflect the fears you have. They reflect the belief systems and the assumptions you have. But guess what? It's all within you. All the fear, all the joy, all the limited beliefs, it's all within you. Why do I say we need to work on our self-concept? Because if everything is within you and you get to actually work on it and reprogram it within, when someone does act out of character or out of proper normal behavior, you don't ruin the whole manifestation by reacting and becoming obsessive and compulsive and pushing them away even further. That's why it's so important to have a calm nervous system. It's so important to learn how to detach and let go when you feel you're getting nervous, you feel you're getting obsessive. It's so important to know how to regulate that nervous system within, because whatever is within is also without. Whatever is above is also below. Understand? This is why self-concept is so important. And it took me a really long time to learn this, because when I first learned about manifestation, all I knew is, oh, if everything is me pushed out, then if I say this affirmation 1,000 times, then that person would choose me. And you know what would happen with my SP that currently I am great with? What would happen back then when I didn't understand this is I would affirm 1,000 times a day, because that's what I was hearing all the time. Affirm, 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 affirm. But then they would reflect it to me that day. But then the next day, when something were to happen, we would get into a disagreement or an argument or whatever, which is very normal in relationships. I couldn't keep that proper self-concept. I was so nervous. I was like, oh my God, it's slipping through my fingers. I'm going to lose it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Like, how do I not lose this person? Because the past has shown me that I do either experience bad situations. And like, I would take my history and bring it into my now, because I didn't know how to regulate. I didn't know how to calm it down. I didn't know how the other person receives my inner thought transmissions. And it's not all about them. It's more about me, how I view the situation. How am I viewing the situation? How am I reacting to the situation? How anxious I am about the situation. All of that is playing out if I don't calm it down. That's why when you work with me, I go really deep into that. Like my clients, all the success stories I share with you on this channel, we go through that stuff, because I'm not here. Just like I wouldn't want to experience this, I would never teach you a fast fix. I mean, I can, but I'm going to go deeper, because I want you to learn on your own how to do this even outside of your session with me. So you become independent and understanding of this information so you can apply it on your own daily, whether I'm your coach today, tomorrow, the next day, or if I'm not. So it's always going to be a win-win for you. When you invest in yourself, I can't speak for other coaches at all on any other channel or any, I can only speak for myself. But when you invest in yourself, I teach it in a way where even if you were to never coach ever again or never ask for advice ever again, you would understand why you're doing what you're doing, how it works, and that you can be able to do it on your own. It's never a magic spell or magic potion that the coach is doing something crazy on their end and it's just always working out for you, right? You can also learn and apply, learn and apply, learn and apply. It's a gift that keeps giving. And that is actually, I feel like that is the point of life. The point of life is you learn this. It's like a tree that gives out fruit. You are that. The universe is that. If you take care of it and water it enough and understand how it grows and how it works, it will always give off fruit. And even when you pick off the fruit, you'll experience more of it. That's how manifestation is. That's how this universe is. Ask and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive. But you need to understand how it plays out and works, not just by accident. If this video made sense, you guys, comment down below. I love you guys. I hope this video helped you and it gives you a little bit of motivation to go forward. Again, sale is going on right now. It's going to end very soon. I'm not going to have another sale for a while, you guys. So take advantage of it. Questions down below if you need to. Email us. I love you, love you, love you. Have an amazing weekend with a lot of manifestations. You got this.